Hello everyone, Dave here for another installment of Back to the Future, the game. Last time we left off, we met with Emmett at the place. Yes, the jail. Let's get to it. Let's alert the authorities.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Well, you never know until you try, right? Let's get back in time.
DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested.
Gotta get back in
time. In the first place.
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Oh,
be
Marty.
Ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Heh. Let's make a
Why don't
stand.
we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of atomic gunfire that rendered the
4,000
little more than a
bullets.
puffy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Bitch.
I should have guessed.
Let's talk to the
maybe I
gangsters.
could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot
That'll
the
be a
wrong guy.
great
I don't think
idea.
the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
Yes. I guess I
Well,
could
suppose
break out
we
of
just get
jail.
some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
What?
A rocket-powered drill?
Not yet.
Not
I
yet.
haven't built it yet.
You
Not
lost me,
everything.
Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Good,
Hey, I'll
Doc.
just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
Your old
How the
self?
hell am I
Your
supposed to sneak
old,
a half-finished
new,
rocket-powered drill
young
into your
self.
cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Of course.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Perfect idea.
Precisely.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Yes, Carrie Hallahan. You do that.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Pretty easy going, huh?
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy
Foreshadowing.
idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Doc making jokes. Because the irreparable damage to the space-time continuum and they'll do
I
with
guess I better get
stomach.
started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Unstoppable! Soup kitchen sign? I don't want to read that shit. I'm going directly into the soup kitchen. Soup. What kind of soup? We have soup. But what kind of soup? Didn't you hear me, kid? Soup. Oh, that guy looks very familiar. I wonder who he is. Techno Prancer. Why you gotta get in on this?
Biff?
Child of light.
Kid,
Grandpa?
that's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out
What?
here?
Well,
Biff's
I was
ancestors?
kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those
I don't know
subpoenas
anything
landed in
about
the hands of my
the
Nova
baseball.
Cruiser, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that.
But what about
would you?
down the river?
Would you?
I would.
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Looking at you, shithead.
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that.
What? Run back to the
Why?
safe house.
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
But I like that hat. Oh,
Now scram!
look at how depressed he
You got it,
looks.
boss.
He must have really loved that hat.
Until I give you the
He must have sent a
all-clear.
million postcards to get that hat.
If even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake.
Two
Anyway,
plus
I'm off to make myself
2
irresistible. Don't let anyone burn
equals
down the shop while I'm gone.
fish. Alright, time to go to the telephone. How he walks. What the? Oop, doo, 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 doo. Like, okay. Let's see. He just walks so funny. Look at that. Okay, telephone.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is
Young Master Brown is.
in the courthouse.
I am stereotypical butler man.
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
But he should be an easygoing kid, right? Right? Look how this walking cycle is hilarious. Okay. Do I go back to Emmett? Tell him the courthouse stuff?
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Not yet. You worked at the courthouse?
According to the British guy on the phone, you're
British
working at
guy.
the courthouse.
Of course. In the summer of '31, my father made me work as a junior clerk.
That doesn't sound like any fun.
I hated every minute of it. My father was, strict. In any event, you should head over to the courthouse right away and introduce yourself to me.
But I want to talk a lot, but this game, this Let's Play would be a lot longer. Fuck it.
What does a law clerk do anyway?
Horrible
Law
business
stuff?
task, but that's unimportant. Get yourself to the courthouse and find me.
Where have you been?
Where you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta
No.
admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
No, that's
Besides, I've
crazy.
been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
They're teenagers now?
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college.
Jules
Clara
and
prefers
Jules
the
Verne,
2020s,
because
but
that's
I'm
his favorite
partial to
Arthur.
the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer in 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
2011. Where'd the DeLorean come from? I want to know about that.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
Thank you.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yes.
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Eddie,
Wait.
So that DeLorean...
For all intents and
Vandalizing
purposes,
the time
exact same
stream.
machine as the original. Plus, or
Didn't
minus, little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Wait. Vandalizing the time stream. Didn't that happen on Back to the Future the Ride? I fucking loved that when I was a kid, but wait, does that make the ride canon to the movies? Cuz I think this game is canon to the movies. So the ride is canon now? I'm okay with it. What are you doing in 1931?
What were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery.
But you're not supposed to take things from the 30s
You
into
lead a pretty unusual
the
life,
future,
Doc.
because that's what Marty tried to do.
Universe, Marty.
Man, so much to talk about. What happened?
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. He almost never attacks people.
Almost.
Not without a good reason, anyway.
So you're saying is that Ms. Strickland is a bitch. What are you doing in
How'd you wind
jail?
up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
Unsolved Mysteries. Do you remember Unsolved Mysteries from the Lifetime channel, kids?
But when the fire started, there was a
I do.
tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was
Knocked
here,
unconscious from a
charged with arson.
stray brick?
Horrible.
I know.
How are you still alive?
I still don't know who started the fire.
I saw my
So
grandpa.
I bumped into at the soup kitchen. My grandfather.
Oh,
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
good.
I wish I could, though. His hair is tan and is treating him like dirt.
More like
Don't
shit.
worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Sylvia?
Sylvia.
Okay. About Kit
What's
Tannen.
the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938 and Kid will be in prison,
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
that's a busy 3 hours.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Getting busy. I'm sorry about that. About Edna
What do you know
Strickland.
about Edna Strickland?
Edna,
Obviously
we never
related
really socialized when I was
to
younger.
Buck
She was a
Strickland,
few years
'cause I already
older
made
than
that
me,
joke,
and
but
we
it's
traveled
just
in
so
different
damn
socioeconomic
funny.
circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember.
Ask Edna.
The etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have
Must
seen
be
her
fun
when
at
she started
parties.
Showing up in the 60s. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Ha. I found your
I know
notebook.
this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left you. Why'd you bring it here?
I found your notebook,
Because
so
the
that's
police
where I
don't know
left
your
it,
stuff.
but I didn't tell you where you
That's what
found
I keep
it.
trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save meat from a grisly death in 1931.
Well, after all that talking, I think I'll leave this episode at that. We accomplished a lot. We talked to Emmett, and we did some soup kitchen stuff. Well, that's a lot. Alright, well, thanks again for watching, and this has been Aka Dave. And I'll be signing out. Bye.